All right, back with another live test. So right now I actually got two iPhones hooked up through NDI, and one of them is outside. See Makai outside? Yep. And I also got one iPhone NDI'd in behind me. So that's the other screen you see. So on the screen there's three cameras. This one is the FX30, and I have two iPhones, iPhone 8 and iPhone 12. So this is a great example of what you can do with the Ecamm software. I'm not sure how you would use this, but I just wanted to test it out and use this feature before the battery dies. But yeah, I think Ecamm is a really awesome software. It allows you to do really cool video production, as long as you have the power and the bandwidth and the space. So this is a test with the Ecamm software FX30, which is going into the CalDigit hub through USB-C, and the other two phones are wireless remoted in through NDI on the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So yeah, I got the Mac connected to the Ethernet, and then I also got the Wi-Fi turned on. It's pretty neat how much this system and platform can take. I'm actually thinking that maybe I'll go for a little while longer and maybe see if anyone will pop up or pop in if they have any questions about this platform or software. I did not do dual mode, which allows you to do a vertical canvas, which you can design in the Ecamm platform on the back end. Because right now you're only seeing the front end, and maybe, let's see. Yeah, I was going to say maybe I could go into the back end, but probably just save that for another live. I think as I practice and test out these different things going live and just start to understand how these different things work, it really starts to kind of make sense in a use case scenario, however I plan to use it. However you plan to use it, I'm not sure, but maybe you've looked at some of the things I've done and said, hey, that's a mistake, I don't want to do that. But or maybe you've seen something I've did and be like, yo, that's cool, how do I do that? So part of this whole testing thing is just to test the platform and see, what things that I really like to utilize. And I really feel that just by testing this right now, having one main camera and having two separate cameras, I mean, I wish I had like a koi pond outside or like the beach. You can get like a beach view with one camera, I'm sure for like a live event, this would do really well, as long as you have significant power. But yeah, so this is another part of the Go Live challenge, the put on by Pat Flynn and Ecamm. So shout out to everybody who is participating. I think the 7-day challenge is just about up now. What date did it start on? I mean, I think it should be just about done. Yeah, really cool on the back end. All these different windows. One of them is a comment and reaction box. So I believe it does tell me when someone makes a comment, but it does not tell me if somebody is watching. But if you're watching this later on, then I guess that's fine too, right? It doesn't have to be, even though it is a live, it isn't just made for live. The information isn't just live information. You can use this information at any time after, obviously, right? And hopefully it's really useful. I feel like more of these use case examples really help to see how far and wide the platform can be utilized. And if you look at the first video I had with all the echo and all the things, I mean, everyone has some time to dial in based on their previous experience and background, right? So I'm fairly new and barely even know what these buttons even mean, right? So it's just pushing them and seeing how they work. Well, I'm pretty happy that these other cameras are still on right now. Since we got them on, I'm sure we can, like I say, mess with them, but let's play around with it a little bit. So right now we are using, this is the iPhone, and the one that's outside, I believe it's the 8S. So let me see if I can look at that. So I'm nowhere near the camera outside, but I can pull in and out. I can zoom in and out. That's a really cool feature. All right, let's try the other iPhone. So right now there's a camera effects window, and the drop down allows me to select which camera, and I can now zoom in and out. So it looks like when you zoom out too much, it changes the shape of the window. And then when you zoom in too much, it caps you at the size of the window you set. And it just continues to do like a digital zoom. So that's a digital zoom. That's all the way in. And then let's try to do that one for the other side too. So let's go all the way in. All right, that's a digital zoom. So we are zoomed in. All right, let's zoom back out. And it's really cool because I did this whole setup with the Supreme chair, the light, the box, the custom Air Jordan 1 black and red in the off-white Virgil Abloh style. So it's right behind me. It's really dope. The FX30 can pick it up, and the lens that's on the FX30 right now is the 15mm 1.4G. So it's like a 3-camera setup with one software system, and they can be run independently too. So I'm just blown away. I don't know if you've seen this before in Ecamm, but if you have, then what other features do you really like that you think I should know about, or you really like that's cool? And out of what you've seen here, what do you think you might use in your live or your video production? I feel like there's a lot of useful things in this Ecamm software. And so if you are interested, I will have a link in the description. It is an affiliate link. I'm not sponsored, and this is not a sponsored video, but I do have affiliate links in the description. So if you like it, then check it out.